Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that one of our sister sent to me. And the translation of that message, it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I have come here on your platform because I am looking for spiritual help as well as spiritual guidance, because the problem that happened was that maybe it was bad luck. I really do not know. Maybe I was never meant to be wealthy, because the other women that went before me to do these money-making rituals, in that moment when I was busy thinking about it, because there was no way that I was just going to jump and then I will say, let me just do these money-making rituals. I wanted to see if indeed, if it was going to work out. But then by the time that I saw that these other women that I had started to be friends with, when they went to Mozambique to do their rituals, things were now moving very great for them. But the healer that assisted us is not a Mozambican, but he comes from a place in Mutare. So he just got married to a Mozambican woman. So he has a family in Zim, as well as he has a family again in Mozambique. So we went and we did those rituals whilst he was still there in Mozambique. It did not take a very long time. This man then perished when I was in the middle of fulfilling the rituals like he had promised me, because he said that there was going to be a time when I was supposed to get this money from the spiritual world and bringing it into reality, sort of like downloading something from the internet. So it cannot happen in a minute. It has to take some time. He said that the least amount of time that he was going to give to me, it was about 3 to 4 months, where I was going to suffer. I was going to be broke whilst this money was being downloaded from the spiritual realm and coming into this physical realm. So whilst I was waiting for that, that was when tragedy struck. When I read about this on social media that the man had passed away, I just do not want to tell you like his name as such, but this man, he was someone that a lot of people even knew. And at the time when he passed away, he even told people to bring back all of those charms. If you were someone that had went to him to do these money-making rituals, even his kids were appearing all over social media, encouraging people to bring back whatever that their father had given to them, or to renegotiate the terms and the conditions. So as for me, I was in that critical stage, because when you are about to make money through money-making rituals, you can even lose your job. You can even suffer, go to bed hungry. So with you suffering, it means that you will be able to make money. When I heard the news that the man had passed away, do you know how much I had in my pockets? I only had 2 rand. That was all that I had. No money, nothing. So how was I supposed to go with these things that this man had given to me? After the man had passed away, when I saw that my rituals had failed, my friends abandoned me, because they were not supposed to help me in any kind of a way. We still speak with each other. I can go and get some food to eat from my friend's house, but they are not allowed to assist me financially or spiritually, because when they went to do those rituals, I just hesitated and I said, I will do it after they would have done this and when they would have started making money. So it is sort of like a punishment for not trusting this traditional healer in time. So he told them that the day that they are going to assist me financially or assist me spiritually, it means it will be the end of their wealth. They won't be able to make money as much as they are making right now. As for food and shelter, yes, they can offer me food and shelter, but apart from that, I have to make it on my own. What happened was that the day that I decided to come to South Africa, I used to suffer a lot when I was still back home in Zim. So me and my husband would fight. He was a drunkard of a man and he would beat me up. I still remember when I was so hungry, and the kids, when I watched my kids and they were also starving, I said, let me go to South Africa. I came to South Africa with no money. men were just sleeping with me. These men would sleep with me, maybe to travel with me from one area to another. One slept with me so that they could smuggle me into South Africa until I arrived in a place which is called Louis Trichardt, where I started staying there with another man as well. I ran away from him when I saw that the man, he was very abusive. Came to Johannesburg, worked a little while, met the man that I ended up sacrificing. He was working on a farm just outside of a place that is called Dendron. So we met on WhatsApp. He was looking for a wife and he gave me some money. After he sent me some money, I then went and I started staying with him. Life was okay, but it was just too normal working on the farms, and we were not going anywhere with life as such. When I was still in Zim, I had once worked in a hair salon. I stopped working on the farms and I started staying in Bochum, where I was working for this other lady who had a hair salon. From there on, I moved with my husband and we came back to Joburg because that was where I could get better work, and for him as well. He started working in the construction industry and I was working at a hair salon where I ended up meeting with these women and we became friends. They were also having their own hair salons. So that was when we started planning about us going to Mozambique to strengthen our businesses. And in my own case, I was then told that the person that I was supposed to sacrifice was this man that I was staying with. We had other problems, and then I said it was far much better for this man to die so that at least I can live and be happy. But I hesitated. I did not want to go to Mozambique with my friends because I was scared, thinking that maybe it was just a scam, that Traditional Healer was not going to assist us. When they came back, when I saw the way that they were getting clients as well as rich boyfriends, that was when I went there, sacrificed my own husband. The way that I sacrificed him, I was given a metal dish that was full of water and I was told to wash my face. And after I had washed my face, the healer asked me what exactly was I seeing, and I said that I saw the man that I had left in South Africa. He was in there and I was given a knife and then he disappeared. I was told to go and pour that water on top of a grave and returned back to the consultation room. And after that, I was given 2 chickens that I was supposed to slaughter. I slaughtered the first chicken, no blood came out, and I was told that we needed to see what was going on. The prayers of my mother-in-law was the one that was blocking my husband's son to appear in that metallic dish that had been given to me. So we did more rituals so as to weaken her spirit. And in that moment, that was when her own daughter called her from South Africa, informing her that her son, she had been told by her own mother-in-law that her son was playing with other kids and he was climbing the tree when he fell down and broke his arm. So that was what had happened, and this weekend her in prayer, and then we got that opportunity to call upon the spirit of my husband. He appeared, was given 2 more chickens. I slaughtered them, and then I poured the blood into that metallic dish and his face appeared, and then I stabbed him. That is how he died. After he had died, I then returned back to South Africa and I waited for the grace period where this money was going to be downloaded from the spiritual realm coming to the physical realm. Unfortunately, the man then died, and then the kids even came on social media demanding that all those that were given money by their father were supposed to return everything. But I could not do that because I did not have any money. So this is the situation that I am facing. I'm still working in the hair salon, but life is hard, very hard. I'm looking for spiritual help and guidance. What do I do? Because I have a small item. This thing is like it is a living animal, but very hard to explain. If there are people that know a baobab fruit, so it looks like a baobab fruit, but at the same time, when you are looking at it, there are times when you see that it is breathing and there can even be blood that will be coming out. So I was told that it is normal when it does those things, it will be bringing money to me. It still does all of those things, and the blood it is the blood of my husband. Inside, there is the blood of my late husband. When it dries up, I was supposed to do another sacrifice so that I can keep on enjoying the wealth, but I cannot do it. I am always moving around with this thing in my handbag. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by our sister. She's saying that she is looking for someone, a prophet or a red garment prophet, that can assist her. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.